Of course. Well, we'll talk about the book in a minute. Let's talk about how in the world you prepare yourself to eat such huge meals that you do on the show.
Honestly, just exercise. I think that just getting my metabolism up is ultimately going to be, you know, the ultimate thing. I think the second I start looking like a dripping candle, it's not a good idea.
That's a scary thing.
Yes, it is.
Pull in the rescue crew when that happens. Excuse me, what's the largest thing you've ever eaten? We've seen you eat pancakes, sausage links, huge hamburgers. What's the biggest thing
I don't really know. I mean, all the challenges are really big. I don't know if, like, pound by pound, I mean, there have been some certainly significant ones. My gosh, even the Don Juan Challenge here in Austin was pretty significant, to say the least.
How did you get this job in the first place? Because you're a trained actor. You have a degree, a master's degree from Yale University. So you spent a lot of time in L.A. trying to get more...
Not so much in L.A. I actually, I've been working in the restaurant industry since I was about 13 years old.
Okay.
And I've always been fascinated by culinary anthropology, and so I sort of began teaching that to myself by way of the Brooklyn Public Library, and a lot of on-the-job training. And quite honestly, by the time that I found out about the opportunity for Man vs. Food, I had a significant TV production resume. You know, I was working at Madison Square Garden Television when I got the job. I was in front of the camera and behind it, had enough culinary experience to not be an idiot when I spoke about food. And I think that somewhere the synthesis of a culinary degree of culinary expertise and entertainment expertise and camera comportment, as you obviously have yourself, that I think that it was just sort of like a good synergy, and being in the right place at the right time certainly helps.
Well, it all comes together in the book, America the Edible, A Hungry History from Sea to Dining Sea, and it's all cataloged in the book, all of your challenges across the country.
No, it's not actually. It's not about the challenges at all. It's actually much more about the culinary anthropology. It's nothing to do with the show at all, in fact. It's much more about why we eat, what we eat, where we eat, about the dining experience, because like we all love bagels, but the bagel we share in bed while sharing the crossword with someone very close to us, and the bagel we grab on the way to work, it's not the same experience. And our mindset, the frame of reference, the food we eat, the time of year, they all change our eating experience. And also, different foods are on our menu for different reasons in different parts of the country. So it's sharing my culinary experiences, like my Austin chapter is last Halloween here, eating at places like Casino El Camino, and eating at Moonshine. And, you know, Austin is one of my favorite cities in America. And to talk about the personality of the city as much as the Tejano culture, as much as the fact that because it's in Central Texas, it has like all the different terrestrial environments that make Texas so great culinarily. So it's a little bit of that, recipes, some fun stuff, I promise.
Of course. I've flipped through it. I love the candid approach you take to writing the book, because it's more like a conversation about food and the experiences that we all share in regards to food. So you'll be signing the book tomorrow at Book People. There's the information there.
There it is.
There it is. So if you'd like to meet Adam in person, you can at Book People. There's the information on your screen. And you'll be signing copies of the book, correct?
I am indeed. And now I am vaguely aware of the fact, ironically enough, that my stomach is growling on national television.
I can hear it. I wasn't going to say anything.
No, it's the call of the wild, but that's just Austin. You're lucky enough to live in arguably one of the best eating cities in the country, and clearly my stomach knows it too.
That's right. It knows that you're here.
Exactly right.
What are you going to eat today? Have you decided?
I don't know. I mean, that's the best part about Austin. I think between the vibrance that, you know, having UT here and having these young, amazing students that are hungry for just new experience, coupled with the fact that you've got great culinary minds from across the state here, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to. There will be some tacos in my future.
Of course, there have to be.
This, of course, for sure.
We can all predict it.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for being here.
A
nice to meet you. Hope the book signing goes well. I'm sure it will tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. If you're heading outside, wanting to know what it's feeling like outside, Rhonda is in the Weather Center to tell you all about it. Rhonda.
That's right. Partly cloudy sky there, mostly cloudy in the hill country. Right now at Camp Mabry, 50 degrees. At the airport, 51. They are also reporting cloudy skies across the area. Overall, I think we can probably wear a sweater to the lakes at this point in time. We are down just a little bit. And, of course, I'll have your full 7-day forecast coming up for you in just a few moments. Keep it here. It's 9:44.
Is your garage door keeping you home? Make the right decision. Call Precision. Precision Door Service. We fix garage doors right. Precision Garage Door, 282-4PDS. To learn more, go to KXAN.com and click on Austin Experts.
The closer the wheels are to the front and back of the vehicle, the bigger and steeper the obstacle it can go over.